Isang magandang Monday morning sa lahat po ng ating mga taga-subaybay. Today po is January 22, 2018 at ito po ang first episode ng ating programang Pagdidinamagan, Kapehan sa Kapitolyo ngayong taong ito ng 2018 mga kaibigan. Sa lahat po ng mga Cagayano, kayo po ay aming binabati sa lahat po ng ating mga followers sapagkat to date po ay 165,000 plus na po yung ating followers sa ating CPIO page or ang ating Cagayan Provincial Information Office FB page. Sa lahat ng ating mga taga-subaybay, gaya po ng dati, ako po ang inyong lingkod, Aida Cabauatan, and makakasama po natin yung ating mga media partners po dito. Ang kasama po natin from the Northern Forum or ng TNF, si kasamang Gerard Lucena. Of course, ang ating kasama mula sa DWPE Radio Pilipinas, si kasamang Dina Villacampa o Dina Tuddaw Villacampa. Ayan. So, ngayong araw na ito, mga kaibigan, araw po ng Lunes ay itatampok po natin ang isa sa pinaka-busy na department head ng Kapitolyo. Walang iba po kundi si Engineer Pearlita Lucia P. Mabasa, ang ating Concurrent Provincial Agriculturist, na buti na lamang po at nahagilap po natin siya ngayong araw na ito. Siya po ang ating mga kasama sa ating programa sa loob po ng mahigit 30 minuto mga kaibigan ngayong araw na ito. At pabatiin po natin siya sa ating programa. Magandang umaga po sa iyo, ma'am.
Magandang umaga, Ais, at sa mga taga-media dito. Si, of course, my dear friend. And I just met Gerard. And to all the followers of your program, good morning to each and everyone.
Ayan, so ngayong araw na ito mga kaibigan ay of course alam po natin na ang opisina po ng Provincial Agriculturist ay napakalawak po. Especially yung mandato po ninyo ng unyong opisina. Una po sa lahat, ma'am, para sa kaalaman po ng ating mga taga-subaybay. Kadagiti amin na pong followers ay all over the province of Cagayan and even worldwide, ma'am.
Okay.
Yung mandato po ng ating opisina.
Okay, the only mandate is that to produce accessible and affordable food for every Cagayano. So yun lamang ang aming ginagawa because you know, Cagayan is already very sufficient in rice, 267%. At bumabandera tayo sa ibang high value commercial crops, especially the peanut, because we are adjudged as the peanut capital in the Philippines. And we wanted to tell also our listeners that corn and white corn, number one tayo because we are the only province producing the white corn. Okay. At gusto natin ipasok ito sa pa-contest din. And for the rice program in Region 2, we are number 2. And in the entire Philippines is number 5. So with the yellow corn, we are number 2 in Region 2 because Isabela is the number 1, of course. And number 5 in the entire Philippines. I think the number 1 in the entire Philippines is Nueva Ecija, Pangasinan, Iloilo, and Isabela is number 2 and Cagayan is number 5, the entire province. But the sufficiency level of our rice production is 267%. Hindi lamang ito ang aming ginagawa, we are also doing the fishery sector.
Yes.
For fishery, we are sufficient. Tayo lang ang probinsyang naka 100% plus ang sufficiency level ng fishery. Because ang Cagayan, in terms of the marine products, we are producing 70% of the entire production ng region. But the Cagayan is 104% sufficient in fishery. Malakas tayo sa marine, mahina tayo sa inland. But of course, pinapalakas din natin yon, isa sa mga mandato natin. And you know, all the fishery farm station are producing tilapia fingerlings for the benefits, for the consumption of our inland producers. Ang dami ko sinabi. Aida.
Okay. So, dalawa po yung sector, ma'am. Ano?
Okay, we have the agricultural sector.
Yes.
This comprises of the rice, corn, and the high-value commercial crops. And then we have the fishery sector, marine and the inland. And of course, we have the research. We will now be converting that into the farm tourism. Ito yung angkiray natin because the governor is bent on making that as the farm tourism site. Gagawin natin doon, nandun na yung QRT. We are proposing from the excise tobacco income, excise tax, a building there comprising with the capacity of 100 farmers for the training and a dormitory. And of course, yung mga farmer natin na walang tulugan dito, if we do invite them into a program or into a meeting, they could sleep there at Angkiray. Hindi lamang po ito, meron ding proposal na isang training center, farmers training center, sa Bangag, equipped with computers and of course the other audiovisual equipment and gadgets. So, lahat ito ginagawa natin. That's why we're too busy, Aida.
Yes.
Hindi lamang ito, may mga PRDP pa tayo,
Correct.
the Philippine Rural Development Project, and we are conducting a yearly search for our Gawad Saka, and two outstanding farmers na sponsored by Harvest Philippines. At we have also participated in this Taiwan hybrid rice production. So,
Yes.
yun yung isa nating pinagkakabalahan ngayon.
So, isa-isayin natin yung sector.
Okay.
Napakalawak po, napakalawak po ng sakop ng opisina ni Ma'am Pearl. Ano? That's why isa-isayin po natin para sa kaalaman po ng ating mga taga-subaybay. Sapagkat alam natin, Ma'am, na marami pong mga interesado pong mga kababayan natin, maging sila po ay nasa ibang bansa, no? Kung ano na nga ba yung estado ng agrikultura dito sa ating lalawigan ng Cagayan.
Napakalusog.
Yun na nga po, Ma'am. Yes.
Bountiful.
So, unahin natin dun sa agricultural sector, no? Nabanggit na sakop po dito yung sa rice production natin.
Crops.
Oo, sa ating high value commercial crops and yung ating corn. Dito sa ano, ma'am? Dun sa nabanggit nyong production natin sa rice, tayo ay number
5 in
Five.
entire Philippines at
In the
number 2
Philippines.
sa Region 2 because number 1 is Isabela. But we are now producing the what you call Taiwan hybrid rice because we wanted to intensify. Kahit maliit yung area natin, aminin natin, mas malaki ang area ng Isabela.
tama.
But there are other areas, if we could only construct the bridge along the Cagayan River to the other end sa sa kabila, Western Cagayan, yung ating Dungaw na Siping Dungaw Bridge because there's a large area there
Yes.
na unutilized. It's in idle land. Kasi hindi natin mapasok-pasok. That's why they are infested with the friends from outside. So, kung ang Cagayan, maliit ang area, mapalaki natin ang production in terms of the utilization of the demo farm and the hybrid Taiwan rice hybrid. We are now proving the strength of the seeds because we had a demonstration farm at Tuaw at napatunayan yun because we planted during the off-season. Tumama yung mga malalamig na panahon, walang araw, at nakapag-yield siya ng 12 tons. So, mas
More
malaki
than
kung
expected.
during the cropping season because sa Cagayan, we only do the wet and the dry season. So, during the in-between, yun sinasabi natin off-season, palusot, pwedeng palang magtanim ang Cagayan farmland ng 3 beses because we did prove during the lean months na walang araw, malamig, at may mga ulan-ulan, nakapag-produce pa. So, makikita mo yung strength nito during the wet and dry season. So, I think we could produce 400 kabans per hectare with that status of the hybrid rice. So, during the next season, taniman na ngayon, we will study again through a technology farm demonstration ang strength ng ating buto for the Taiwan. That's why we are now engaged with the Taiwanese so that all their expertise, the rice specialists there could transfer the technology here because ang pagkakaalam ko, ang Taiwan land kasi, the only province, the nearest to Taiwan is Cagayan.
Yes.
And the same suitability, soil suitability, and the temperature, I think, is the same. But sa Taiwan kasi, kulang sila ng lupa. And kulang din sila ng mga farmers kasi lahat ng kanilang mga farmers, mga young farmers, engaged into manufacturing already because very high ang demand ng kanila. At sa kanila, they engage too much on high-value commercial crops and fishery aquaculture. But in terms of rice production, kulang sila. Ang bundok, ang mga lupain nila, at sa inland, mahilig sila sa inland. Yan, the technology, of course, of the brackish water shrimp vanime, yung puti na pinapa-social box natin, ay masagana sa kanila and wanted to copy to the technology. Kung napatunayan sa farm ni DDT, yung strength ng brackish water ng Cagayan, sigurado ako, and even the governor is very 110% na yung brackish water ng Cagayan is the same with that. So, pwede tayong mag-produce ng 5 to 10 tons a day ng fishery. So, magiging mayaman yung ating mga, lalong-lalo na yung nasa western part sa mga brackish natin sa 2nd District, Pamplona, Western Apari, Calaveria, and all the other areas there because we are very potential in terms of brackish water. We have 40,000 mahigit na hectares for the brackish water. So, lahat yun, kung mapalakas natin, why not? With the technology, so lumayo tayo sa rice, back to rice.
Back tayo sa rice. Back tayo sa rice, ma'am. Yes, kasamang din na.
Yes po, bago tayo makalayo.
Bago tayo lumayo sa
Yes
fishery.
po. Nabanggit niyo po kanina na limited yung lupa na naiwan for the rice production. So ano po ba yung plano? Bakit po sila pumunta ng Cagayan? Ini-introduce po nila yung seeds
Hybrid
nila,
seed.
yung hybrid seeds nila dito po sa ating
Because they wanted to rent the farm and we offered 12 for the rental. We are now executing the lease agreement. I-rent ng Taiwanese businessmen, they had to invest here yung 1 hectare at 50,000 per hectare. So upon the signing of the agreement, ida-down yung 20% of that. It means 10,000. So for the first cropping season, another 40% to make it another 20, and the second cropping 40% to make it 20,000. So all in all, 50,000 for the rental alone. But they wanted to that the farmers, especially the tillers, the tenants, will be the workers. Another pay for that. Even the owner, they have to work there because we will be producing the seeds here in the province of Cagayan. Magiging sikat ang probinsya ng Cagayan, and that is what we are excited for with the governor. Magiging production area ito. Nagpa-pilot tayo. We are now engaging because they wanted 1,000 hectares. Ang gusto namin, konti muna because siyempre trial and error. Edi mag-experiment tayo. So we are now engaging into 83.93 hectares in Cato, Tuaw. The exact equation of that. And the initial agreement, they will pay the laborers because in the production of the seeds, by our seeds, ito hybrid, mag-asawa, pag-asawain dati babae kin lalaki to produce a more strength seed for the planting of hybrid seed. So dito sila magproduce, they will rent the land, they will pay the laborers, and of course magbo-boom yung economic activity sa Tuaw. So we will be inviting, of course, other farmers from other provinces to witness later on. But we will supply the farmers here, Cagayan muna. So yon ang gagawin nila. Meron na kaming draft agreement. I hope it will be signed later because maraming may gusto sa Tuaw to engage in that. Imagine, but hindi namin sinasabi na ipapasubo yung ating mga magsasaka na malulugi because we did have a computation and experiment that really the average yield, average net income of the farmer in Cagayan is 25,000 per cropping. So doon namin nakuha yung computation ng rental for the 50,000 a year ng lupa nila. So ikaw na may-ari ng lupa, ipaparent mo, hindi ka na gumagasto, hindi mo na problema kung atakihin ng disease or bagyo yung pananim mo, you just have an income. And your family, your tenants, and you will be paid on a daily basis of 250 pesos per day. But the contract is only executed with a farmers association. So yun ang pinakamaganda kung organized sila. We have the Rio Chico Irrigators Association there and the Banuar Irrigators Association. So dalawa, yun lang ang kausap ng provincial government and the Taiwanese investment. So the association will now pay the farmers under their association. Kasi may mga officers naman sila. They have the board of the president, the board of directors. So yun lamang ang ka-deal dito. Hindi ka tayo magbabayad sa isa-isa. So mas maganda yon, and we have to have a meeting with the board of directors, with the association, to make it clear to them na ganito yon. We will be explaining them a lot. We will do a lot of visiting there, explaining them in their own dialect kung ano yon, para naman tayo. We are after the protection of our farmer. Of course, they are under my leadership. So dapat hindi natin ipapasubo. That's why we're having the techno demo to prove the strength of the seeds. So,
up to when? Gano'ng kahaba yung
they wanted a
contract?
25 years, but we wanted a 1 year renewable every year para kung
Ayaw nung farmer,
pero
pwede
gusto
niya.
nila kasi imagine kung ire-rent yung lupa mo
Wala ka
ng 50,000. Ay bahala sila. You just have an income. Pero ang kawawa dito yung mga tenants at mga tillers. Siyempre,
okay.
owner ang kadil ng kuwan. So yon, but they will be employed there. Walang malulugi sa mga ganitong establishment, but entity, negosyo. But we're making it sure. That's why we are studying hard with our lawyer, Attorney Carlo Lasam.
Lasam.
Yung palaging kasama to of course, with their lawyer too from the Taiwanese investors. So they have to review very well, and even the governor. Hindi natin pwedeng ipasubo yung ating mga magsasaka.
Correct.
Okay. Last.
Sige, go.
Yes, ma'am. Nabagay niyo po kanina, ma'am, na kung 25 years. At meron po tayong parang, ilang hectareage na po.
83, the initial. Oo.
Ito po ba yung part na nung nirerentahan nila or?
Not yet.
Not yet.
But we are still in the process of negotiating it. But they already have their intention because nag-commit sila verbally, but we wanted to make it official. So initially, hindi naman namin pinipilit lahat. Ang maganda kasi sa location na yon, I have to explain it kasi production of mag-asawang seeds to produce na anak na malakas na seeds. The other side of the area is a mountain. And in front of it is a irrigation canal. So, the wind velocity, nagko-contribute kasi yun kasi wawagwagin nila yung mag-asawa to make it, to pollinate with each other. So, dapat cluster area yon para, of course, kung mataba yung kapitbahay mo na lupa, mataba yung production, hindi ka madamot na magsasaka, nagbibigay ka ng magagandang seeds sa kapitbahay mo, of course, kung mag-pollinate siya, kukunin yung taba ng seeds ng kapitbahay mo. That's pollination. So, in a cluster, because the wind will be controlled, isang direction lang. Bundok yon, so isa lang. So, we already knew the strength in terms of the production ng rice later on at saka irrigated area yon. Kaya nga, yung clamor ng ating mga farmers thereat is mas mataas sana because of the irrigation system. But libre naman na ngayon ang patubig. So, meron tayong rason. At the same time, napakaganda kasi yung area. Bundok, and you can control the wind velocity para the pollination is confined thereat. So ganun kasi ang mga farmer, kung madamot ka sa kapitbahay mo, hangkoy ikan suna ti seeds, ti bukel ti seeds ko, ta siyak lang tag-produce ti natataba. Wrong. Ikam isuna, tano pollinate di jay kulibang bangkad na amin nga insekto, yakar na may lang di farm mo di jay, agga po di farm na. So you will be producing a bountiful harvest. Ganun yung estilo ng pagsasaka. Huwag yung madamot ka kasi sa kanya na ang credit. No, that's wrong. Yun yung alisin natin. Because, kagaya ng kapitbahay mo, di ba, mayaman yung kapitbahay mo, ikaw hindi mayaman. Bakit tumataba ka? Because the aroma of their kitchen, you always inhale. And you always imagine yung kinakain niya. Di marami kang kakainin. Di ba ganun din ang philosophy noon?
Yes. Di na. Sige,
Last talaga.
sige.
Maghapon tayo kahit ko.
Baka makalimutan ko eh. Yung including the technology.
Yeah, of course.
Paano
because
tinransfer din po ng
hindi pa. They will be having a 12 to 20 Taiwanese specialists to be teaching the local farmers.
Okay.
And then there is an accompaniment of equipment. Yung latest technology, you're talking of the technology. Yes. So, they're looking there for a house to be rent and even the area na maluwag for the equipment. Gagamit sila. In every 50 hectares, may mga kaakibat na equipment for the rice seed production. So, yung pre-produce kasi, I have to say it. Yung pre-produce kasi na bigas nitong seeds na ito, in Taiwan, they are buying it at 100 to 1,000 pesos a kilo. Ay di mag-farm na lang tayo kung 1,000 pesos a kilo because these are the rice na ginagamit sa sushi. Yung jasmine, yung mabango na malagkit, na kahit wala kang ulam,
marami ka nang kain.
bugong lang, adumakan mo ngayon na po yan. So, yun yung style ng harvest noon. And we wanted you to taste kasi nag-harvest na kami doon para to prove yung sinasabi ko because pinapapak na namin sa vacuum pack for the Taiwanese to have a kilo of food.
So, 1,000 per kilo yung sinasabi mo kanina.
Yung price sa kanila,
Sa kanila.
in peso.
Same
Pero sa atin.
Same naman yun. Sa atin.
Of course,
The same ang peso
di
natin
magbenta
sa
tayo ng ganong kalidad because we will be selling to the restaurants, hotel for their sushi. Naging uso na yun. I-renorol yun. Taiwan.
Ako dito 1,000.
Yes, Je.
Yun lang ang sabi niya ng Taiwan. We will be buying it at 1,000. The rice. It's not the palay. Yeah.
So ayun po ma'am, so do we also have a plan to kumbaga iangkat ito sa ibang mga provinces? Are we the only
We only
province
produce, in the meantime, we only produce for the Cagayan farmers. Later, mag-expand tayo because initially they wanted 1,000 hectares. We can only give them the 200, I think 200 yung initial, but the initial pilot, isang barangay lang, is 83.93 hectares. Para may makita. Kasi, ada ugali ti farmer nga, aminin nyo, resi kayo, jakpati, jakita. O, no, nakadakapenpal ni Francis, hanga na pintas ti personal, pero napintas ti picture. Eh, di, kitain na pa lang. Peke-peke na pa lang, kadapaprosan na. Para mamati, so na nga damakarawa na, di ba?
Okay.
So tayo po ma'am yung na unang province dito sa
Yes, it's the only province. They did piloting in Bohol, but because of the typhoons na often visiting them, matras sila. Ang Taiwan, nandyan lang. O Reyno, bangka tayo mapan dyan Taiwan, we can do that. Kasi kapitbahay na natin sila, so dapat dito sila. Kung lulubog yung Taiwan, saan sila pupunta? Sa Cagayan, because it's the nearest to Taiwan.
So bali po itong hybrid rice ma'am.
Taiwan
in terms
hybrid
of Taiwan hybrid rice po ma'am. In terms of the nutritional value po ma'am, ano po yung mga benefits din po?
Oo, marami din. Medyo nakakaangat siya sa ordinary rice. But the brown rice is still, the red rice is still for those persons with tayo naman, healthy lifestyle, dapat red rice. Pero yon pang commercial na restaurant, ginagamit sa mga specialty nila kasi ang bigas sa Amerika. Hindi kagaya natin na, kaya nga, nagpapanata tayo ng mga palay because maraming nasasayang. Doon, ginagawang special menu, yung rice, yung sa ibang bansa.
Doon sa nabanggit niyo ma'am na off-season lang yung ginamit natin.
And we did have 12 tons.
Oo, so may plano pa bang
Yes, we are
all
we
year
are,
round? All year
no.
round?
We are again planting this season kasi ito yung pinakamaganda to prove the strength. And we have to prove yung sinasabi, they have to prove the Taiwanese yung 400 kabans per hectare. Eh kung magawa yon sa atin, di naka-hammer ang mga farmer natin because kung ang yield niya 400 kabans, compute mo. Di pinakamayaman ka na sa isang hektarya lang, mayaman ka. Kasi ang yield lang ngayon, they are only getting, swerte ka na kung you have 150. Kasi ngayon, 80 to 100 lang kabans per hectare. Kung 400 kabans.
So, doon sa nababanggit nga natin, the agricultural sector, parang po yung ating napag-uusapan.
Wala pa tayo sa fishery.
Wala pa tayo sa fishery.
Na lang.
Yes, kasi pagkat yung techno-demo, yung demo farm, na tayo nga ang nag-pilot dito, ma'am, ang nababanggit ni ma'am na napakataas ng produce. So, yung mapoproduce po doon na, kumbaga, seed production sa rice, particularly sa rice, una muna is napupunta sa Taiwan.
No. We will
maproduce na
be
yun.
satisfying the Cagayan farmers, of course.
Okay.
They'll not have to get it there until and unless na may sobra.
Ganun po yung
Nasa agreement yun.
Nasa agreement.
on top pa po doon sa 267% na sufficiency.
Sufficiency.
Sufficiency ng
On top
rice
of
natin.
that. Di magiging 300 plus kung tayo lang.
Yes, sa shift tayo sa shift
sa
tayo sa
fish.
fishery
We
sector.
have only 10 minutes.
Para
You
sa
can
ganun ay
do
2 episodes. Anyway, yes. Anyway, ang ating guest daw, napaka-busy po niya ay maaari naman po natin siyang kukunin ulit sa susunod na pagpaprograma natin. Sa fishery sector tayo, dahil nababanggit ni Ma'am kanina na alam natin na dito sa Cagayan, sa lawak nga po ng ating coastal area, marami po tayong mga napoproduce na yung fish sufficiency natin. Yes, ma'am. And may mga investors pa rin pong dumarating dito dahil para sa ganun ay mag-invest at ang tawag mo doon, mag-create pa rin kayo ng ating hairtail, ang tawag doon, ma'am.
Espada.
Espada, yan.
And the
Marami
blue
pa rin.
marlin.
Yes.
Oo.
So, kumustahin po natin, ma'am, yung mga investors po natin as of this moment.
Dito, the same, of course, the Taiwanese again, they are so
Taiwanese
much,
naman po
that's why the governor told you this morning during the flag raising ceremony that they are so much interested in our province. Aside from the rice production, we have the aquaculture production. Sa Western Apari, we already had an organization there at sa ating area. And we did a topo of already because sa kanila pala, totoo yung sinasabi ni Governor Mamba na they were here 25 years ago. Because nagulat ako when we did have a survey. They just taste the water and then they nag-thumbs up lang sila. But I did not know even the land. Nung bumaba kami sa bangka doon sa Linao and dito sa Western Apari, they knew that the soil there is salt land. They have already a map. They are prepared to deal with us. They are prepared to discuss with us. So they knew, and I knew from there na magiging production ito ng shrimp. Kasi nakuha ni businessman dito yung technology. The same technology, apply natin doon, and then they will rent again the land there. They will establish equipment there for the production of seeds, and the owner of the land, the tenants there will now be the operators of the one. Imagine yung kanilang farm sa Jakarta, Indonesia is they are having, I think, a net income of $25,000 a year. Kasi ine-export na ito, and we are not yet satisfied with our restaurant and hotels in Manila in terms of the shrimp. So magiging ang dami ng shrimps ngayon sa market. Kung napansin ninyo, galing pa lang sa Bugayon. How much if we could produce there, Western Apari, Pamplona, Sanchez Mira, Claveria, kasi all of these are within the brackish water. So yun yung isa. After completing the transaction of the rice production, we will go there.
Hindi ba siya nag-start din, ma'am, ngayon?
Nag-start kami in the organization of the fisher folks there. And then mayroon ding, dapat ang gusto kasi nilang kausap, association. O cooperative or our organization. They do not deal with individual fisher folks.
Taiwanese pa. Now, dun sa isa pang sector ng Office of the Provincial Agriculturist. Kasi nga, ito po ang isa rin ito sa pinagtutunan ng pansin ng ating governor, no? Yung pagtatag ng farm tourism site sa buong lalawigan ng Cagayan, no? Kasama, of course, ang QRT, ma'am, yung ating mga demo farm, alam kong nag-i-start na pong nagna-develop ngayon. Sa ngayon, no?
Sa Angkiray, we are now developing that into a farm tourism spot. At we have proposals for building structures there. There is the pavilion, the training center for the farmer, and dormitories for them to stay there during the training. But right now, we are conducting a training of the glutinous rice corn there. Kasalukuyan po, you can visit every Wednesday yung klase nila, Angkiray, and the yellow corn production. Meron din tayo doon every Friday, I think, ang schedule nila. So, kasalukuyan ang eskwelahan doon because that will be the eskwela of the farmers later on. And marami tayong tinuturo na technology din. Doon din galing yung binenta natin na lettuce. Maalala yung first Monday natin. So doon galing, ang daming production doon. We do have the mushroom there at too. So ini-anticipate natin yung development noon. And we are rushing the vicinity plan of that. And that is a 3.8 hectares na lupa ng provincial government, ang Kiray. So, in front of that, magpapatayo na kami ng pwesto doon. If you happen to pass by ang Kiray, you can buy our local produce there. At merong talipapa sa harap.
So, aside from dun sa talipapas na may gataran.
Oo.
Ayan. So, yun yung pangatlong sector ng pasada. Now, dadako tayo sa PRDP. Isa pong napakalaking programa po sa ilalim ng Office of the Provincial Agriculturist. Ito po yung, kumusta natin yung status ng Angkiray Solana.
Tatlo yun.
Kiraga, Bayabat, tapos yung Namabalan Bicol, at yung isa sa Amulong Alcala.
Alcala is with bridges. Kasalukuyan po ang kanilang pagtatrabaho. We have 600 millions, 200 million per site, and we have the IRIP component of that. Merong less than 25 million ng dalawa, Alcala for the dairy farm production and Mabalan. For Iraga to Bayabat, they already accomplished I think 48% of that. And the Namabalan Cabo, yung FMR niya, yung package 1, it's already 20% and 26%, and the bridges niya, yung package 2 is 37%. For Alcala, may mga problema kasi tayo ng poste doon. We have the package 1 kasi may mga tulay din doon, 10% and 14% for the package 2 sa bridges. So, even all of these are mababa yung kanilang accomplishment because during this season, kung tayo sa panahon, panay ang ulan. So, alam naman natin, hindi makapagtrabaho yung ating mga contractors during those times. But we will be issuing suspension orders, of course, of the unworkable days na hindi sila nakapagtrabaho. So, pasada lang yun. Marami pang component yun.
And balita namin yung Iraga, Bayabat is advance pa yung pagkakagawa.
Oh, yeah. Positive slippage sila.
Okay. Yes. Yung dapat yes, okay na?
Ako, sige.
Okay. Yes, kasamang din.
PRDP, ito for 2017 implementation yung nabanggit po natin mga project. 2018, meron po bang
There are proposals from the LGUs kasi dumadaan naman sa atin. I think nakakuha yata, I don't know the status now, but we do endorse yung Alakapan, and the other municipalities too, Farm to Market Road. And another is tatlong municipality ito, but I'm not sure kung yung endorsement natin ay binigyan ng pansin ng DA because they are approving the funds allocation for that with the World Bank, of course.
Yes.
Alam naman natin na ang laro dito, it's 80% from the World Bank, 10% ang DA, 10% ang sa atin, LGU. So, to make it 100%. Napakahirap implement ito because ang daming, and we are encouraging all yung mga sakop nito to text us kung may makita silang because mga panloloko because the governors is really bent on implementing what is real in the infrastructure project. Alam naman natin na yung mga ibang contractor gumagawa lang for the sake nakikita lang, but the quality of work is not there. That's why we are intensifying the monitoring of this para ma-check natin talaga. And we're very strict with that. We are issuing orders for determination, first warning, second warning, mga ganun, pag nag-negative na.
So sa ngayon, ma'am, itong tatlong to ay tuloy-tuloy pa yung
Tuloy pa
trabaho.
rin.
Yes. Okay. So, pasada. Sa ating, ito, Gawad Saka na meron tayong dalawang national awardee, ma'am, no? Mula rito sa Cagayan. So, pwede pong
Yan
makibalita
yung
ng
sinabi ko kanina because the winners are from the M-Farm-C ng Gonzaga, yung mga association ng mga farmers there at because they're protecting the coastal waters. Yun yung nanalo tayo, very clean, and they are protecting yung mga bungbong dyan, mga pasabog-sabog ng mga ink ng yung ginagawa nila, they are pinapasabog yung ink ng pusit. Para ang alam ng mga farmer, lalapit yung pusit, no, iiwas sila. Wrong yun. And they are destroying the environment. Ang daming istorya, pag gusto nyo mag-istorya ako, but kulang na yung oras. And then yung ating isang winner is the sugarcane farmer from Piat. Nanalo, Santo Domingo. Yun yung barangay captain na ang galing niya. So, we are awaiting the DA to invite us kasi na-postpone yung awarding sa Malacanang because of the schedule of the President. That's why we are awaiting it. Yun yung mga na-produce nating winner dito. Dito mo lang makita yung satisfaction ng isang implementing office ng agriculture kung makapag-produce ka ng winner. And then we have a regional winners of 7. From out of the 7, pumasok yung 2. Actually, pumasok yung 5, 2 lang ang maswerte. Mahigit na yung rice farmer natin, ang lakas din ng kalaban yun, na USIHA. So, natalo tayo ng ilang points lang. Kulang. Papasok natin ulit yon. So, wag mawalan ng pag-asa because dito, makikita kung anong performance ng ating mga magsasaka at mangingisda in the province of Cagayan. They're showing it up kasi inandan ka na nakaalalay. Kung walang umaalalay sa kanila, baliwala.
Sa memory niyo, ma'am, mga ilang national awardees na yung natanggap
Ang
na
dami na when I was then sitting as the provincial agriculturist since 2002. Yearly yan, napupunta tayo sa Malacanang. At number 1 tayo in terms of the production of winners sa regional level
Yes.
in the province of Cagayan. Bumagsak lang nung tamad yung pumalit. But then, bumalik ako. So, magiging aktibo ang agrikultura sa Cagayan. Magiging buhay because we're giving due recognition to all of them. Kahit agapas, agmula, nandun ako. Hindi naman ako umiitim. Yung iba takot mangitim. O di... Because you consider yourself as a farmer, ikaw ang beauty ng mga magsasaka, you're always there. They are protecting you anyway there, but ba't ka takot kung wala kang ginawang masama?
Okay, so, yes, last question.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I-connect ko lang po dun sa last, previous episode din po, ma'am, nung meron po si Attorney Villaflor po. Nabanggit na niya po na marami pong mga international businessmen na gusto po, na parang interesado sa ating mga aquatic resources tulad ng crabs, ganun po. So, matanong ko lang po sana, ma'am, kung meron po bang update po dito, meron po bang further talks
For
po,
the crabs alone?
Yes, ma'am. And other mga...
Other species. Ang dami. But we're limiting it. Pumipili naman tayo. We are engaging in the investors from Taiwan. And there are also Japanese investors. But wala pang prior talks. Obserbahan muna kami. And then the other, ang daming, very attractive kasi ang richness ng aquaculture industry ng Cagayan. Kung nakapag-produce sila ng 5 to 10 tons ng shrimp, and why can the local farmer do it? Eh di, ang fear ko lang, yung mga saltland na na-identify, baka mag-convert silang lahat into aquaculture. So, kukunti at kukunti yung ating rice production area. So, kasi yon nagpapatanim sila during kwan lang kasi yon unirrigated. So, pag ulan lang sila nagpo-produce once a year. Eh kung yun, ganun ang production mo, why don't you convert it into the aquaculture industry? So, kung ma-prove natin yon, and it was proven already, kung kumagat doon, maraming mag-a-attract yon ng maraming investors, but we have to choose kung sinong kadil because we do not want to, nung sinabi ko kanina na ayaw kong, because they're my family already. They are close to me and ayaw kong ipasubo yung ating mga farmers and fisher folks.
Yan. So, panghuli siguro yung mensahe ni ma'am kung meron kang gustong i-plug, ma'am, sa ating programa. Sapagkat yung ating mga followers, hindi lang po dito sa lalawigan ng Cagayan, kundi worldwide. Yes, ma'am, go ahead.
Okay, in Ilocano, because
Yes.
amok nga dagiti dajay abroad, nga padak nga napuilan nga Ilocano, kit tulungan da kami. You have to promote Cagayan, i-promote yung ti Cagayan, ti kabaknang nano, da kay ti abroad, and kaya't kumet nga ikant inspirasyon, dagiti manalon kan mangalap, iti probinsya ti Cagayan, agtitinulong tayo apo, si lulukat, no hanyo kayat ti umay, diti opisina, misi kami ti dumanon dita, tapno ilikaw-likaw mi, dagiti nga technology, because we do not stop until and unless na masatisfy namin ang aming mga client. That's what we are for. So, agyamanak, kadagiti panagayat ken mga mangalap ken manalon, agyamanak apo Ice, agyamanak Dina ken Gerard, and I hope we will talk again in some other time. At marami pa tayong gagawin, marami tayong sasabihin actually. Okay.
Yan. So, data po ni Engineer Pearlita Lucia P. Mabasa, ti Concurrent Provincial Agriculturist tayo gagayom. Ken sa susunod po na pagtatanghal ng ating program, maminsan tumanin apo kat alantay so ng guest dito yung programa tayo. So, hanggang sa susunod pong pagtatanghal ng ating program, pagdinamagan, kapihan sa Kapitolyo, sa ngalan ni Kasamang Bari at KP, at sa lahat ng buong PIO, Cagayan Provincial Information Office. Maraming salamat po. Aida, Cabauatan. God bless you all.